They haven't come up with the idea of just using one ebook. They print off like 40 of them.
Yeah, this is a crazy dystopian future where people are really inefficient.
They put one book on each reader. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick this guy up. Okay, I was gonna, but oh yeah, in Deus Ex-1 you just put him over your shoulder and you can just walk around like whatever. This is like Oblivion, which you actually haven't played either because you're a moron. But you just kind of drag him. It's really weird. But when you're stealth, you have to move people out of the way a lot of times so they don't see him and they're like, oh yeah, what's going on? I didn't do stealth pacifist because I wanted to kill people, but I did do stealth and non-lethal.
So PDAs make a comeback in the future.
Yeah.
Future AOL. What's gonna be the next thing?
Right oh god, what's going on? Who are these guys? Alright, so that's what happens when you're hurt.
It goes all red.
Yeah, and it regens like pretty slowly. So it's kind of annoying. Oh god.
Mixes it up. It turns from yellow into red.
I got flash bung. That was a really shitty flashbang if that's all I did.
Can you hear? Well, never mind. How did
you... Yeah, I get the quick no scopes. Alright, he's dead. Yeah. I don't want to play like Little Bitch. Normally I wouldn't. I'd prefer to just die a lot because it's funner. But it's an LP and we gotta play by the rules in the LP zone. Because nobody wants to watch 3 hours of loading screens. That's the sad truth.
I want to watch 3 hours of loading screens. I hear the loading screens are really artistic.
I'll make an LP video, which is just a still image of a loading screen for you.
Okay. That's fan service.
No, she vanished to the... I never actually walked over there that fast before.
You know what Ghost Woman's a ripoff of?
Oh, he'll be fine, just like everybody else I've seen on the other side of a wall so far.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe this.
Now this is a Borderlands ripoff. Ghost Woman, yeah.
And did you see that? He opened the door for me. That was the last thing he did. What a nice guy. He's much better than all these other douchebags.
Your head of security. Why didn't he open the door before he died?
Yeah, that's you know, that's what I would have thought of.
Sort of like banging on the bulletproof glass.
Why is the door not openable to me, head of security, anyway? I think I'd have like some sort of a key.
It's so secure that you're not allowed to know the codes.
This is probably gonna be like 3 pixels on YouTube. I'm shooting at. Not excellent.
You can tell people that it's actually the first Deus Ex.
Yeah, they
and just record
Can I
it.
shoot through this? Okay, I'm shooting through this like wall sort of thing. So, nobody minds.
Seems possible. Nobody criticizes you for breaking laws of physics.
Do what I gotta do.
So is there any reason to hide bodies at this point? I mean, they already know.
No. I'm just gonna be an obnoxious douchebag at this run.
Sounds fun. Yeah.
I know. Here's where everything turns upside down.
The walls are very conveniently broken. There's perfectly rectangular sections of walls broken.
They're really efficient wall breakers.
And they're just on fire around the edges.
Look at my guts! Look at my guts! I gotta, like, it's not needless gore, it's realistic gore, and few games do that. Like, there's gore where it should be, and not just, like, everywhere. So I gotta give it a few points for that.
But this is a connection to the loading screen now, because now we know why he was drinking scotch and rubbing his appendix. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all coming together. Oh, he's got the acid. He got acidized. I don't know how, like... Her face would have exploded from that, pretty much. Her jaw would have shattered into like a billion pieces.
What a loser this guy is. He has 2 robots.
Oh no! Fallout New Vegas ripoff.
Yep. It's actually Benny in the future.
Yeah. This is the best the graphics get in this section right here.
This isn't actually gameplay though.
Yeah, I know. The gameplay graphics, even on the highest, are like a third of the cutscene graphics. And really, I kind of, like, I don't mind that the graphics are only that good, you know, because you can see everything, it's fine. But I kind of wish there weren't that big of a discrepancy, because it's kind of jarring.
Stay with us.
See, they had the technology. That's a ripoff too, yeah.
Yeah. This game is just total ripoffs. See, am I, like, kind of awake from this? What am I? It's doing the thing, like, oh, you're fading in and out of consciousness, but then I see my own face, so it's kind of confusing. Maybe that's me seeing my face with my cyborg eye, which isn't in my eyesight.
It's an out-of-body experience. Maybe you're gonna go meet Jesus.
It's the angels. It turns out that you're God at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So it's like being a
That's why the name is Deus Ex. Actually, it's you are the god and you are a machine. Yeah.
Well, you're not. It doesn't say Machina in the name, but sure. Yeah, close enough.
I love you.
It's implied. She's also a robot.
Yeah, everybody's a robot.
You lost enough.
Yeah, robot. I got a golden. They put like gold glitter on my heart.
Oh, now it's a Star Wars robot. They're replacing his arms with a robot.
We're seconds away.
Seconds away. From what? I don't know. I'll never know.
His body contains.
From him finding out if
His body is ready.
he hung up before he said idiot.
Oh yeah, yeah. We gotta solve that quest, that storyline, that arc.
Yeah, you should choose that quest. You should select that quest first.
I think we got him, Doc.
It takes about 20 hours.
Is this really what he thinks about when he's having surgery? Is
I
that
guess.
really-
He thinks about. He's realizing the people that created his universe. He's thinking about all these names.
Fine. Give me the telecom.
He's thinking of baby names.
Okay.
What's the name of his dog or something? I don't know. The Deus Ex Hume Triangle in Revolution trademark.
In the future, we will use PS3 controllers to spell things.
Yeah. Is it really necessary to put a trademark in like the in-game like thing? I'm pretty sure that like you're gonna guess that it's trademarked.
It's
I'm pretty sure that there is no legal. You know, there's nothing that forces you to do that.
You know what it is?
What?
It's an allegory.
Oh,
Because
in the future, everyone there's Clorox owns all the companies in the world.
yeah, true story. Didn't they start
Big Bro?
advertisements?
That's Big Bro. That's a Big Bro camera. Think of how subtle that is. Can you wrap your mind around how subtle it is?
You're an excellent head of security.
I don't think you can. Yeah. I'm looking at myself through that camera. All right, I'm finally inside. Time to put my shades on.
Yes. There we go. And now it's never take them off again. Where does he keep them?
It's David.
Are they like
You in the
injected into the
building?
side of his skull?
Well, as you can see, it's
Just
not really
entered the
darker. It
lobby.
just looks like they definitely should be,
Sorry
but
for
whatever.
you had a sick leave so soon.
No, but I mean,
but,
does he
we've
keep
got a
the
situation.
sunglasses in his?
Well,
Well,
it's like in like the side of his head,
Meet me
so
at the helipad.
we can't really. You can see my
I
HUD
have to
is
see
kind of
Pritchard
fucked up.
first. Something's wrong with
they
my
did
retinal
everything wrong.
enhancement.
You
Frank's
gotta
on the
complain to
second floor in the
Pritchard.
tech lab.
It's actually a
Make it quick.
mini game. It's like build a
Lives are
bear.
at
You have to
stake.
sew Adam Jensen together.
Yeah.
I think if you do
That
it
would
all-
have been that would have been pretty bizarre, but I would have given the thumbs up if I had to like actually build Adam Jensen at the beginning. Pritchard, why do you have CRT monitors and you're 23 billion? I hate you, Pritchard.
About time.
Pritchard,
What
you're so
happened?
wacky,
Get stuck in an air duct
such a
on the way
hacker,
over?
genius.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice to see you too, Francis.
Richard.
Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you
He's
fix
in the
it?
tech lab. He has it written on the
I
roll
think
so he
it
doesn't
is,
forget what his job
probably.
is.
Of course, it might.
Ow!
Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry.
Oh, man.
Your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon.
Is he bullying
repairing
you?
any damage that might have
Yeah,
caused.
he's such a bully, man.
Your retinal display should be fine.
Oh, dude, you have two
Its
batteries.
recognition software won't
Yeah.
You don't
be
just have
picking
one
up
battery. You have
hostiles
two
yet,
batteries.
but you
One
should
battery
be
Get
couldn't-
five,
you
but I
know.
only ever got two because I didn't need them when I was a stealth guy.
biomedical data too.
I could have like cloaked and shit, but that's for pussies.
We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know.
Super hardcore.
Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken
Oh man, that sounds
hostages.
totally radical.
Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
What? What? What?
Man, what a
You got a
slay.
problem with me, Pritchard. Why don't you just say it and get
I'm
it
gonna
over
be a
with?
douchebag to
Why,
everybody
no,
because at
Jensen.
the end of the
I don't
game,
have
I mean,
a
pretty much
problem.
everybody always likes
If
you.
anything, I blame
Pretty
myself.
much.
The
In the
mighty
first game.
Pritchard blaming
I mean, well,
himself.
in the first way that I
gotta
played
be
it,
first.
I was a nice guy.
I'm
I
the
saved
one who
people.
told Sarif we needed
But I'm
a
gonna see
local
if they hate me
security
because
team
I'm
to
a
protect
total
us.
douchebag.
If he'd read my report
Let's,
closely,
I
let's
always
make a bet
wonder-
right now. Do you think they're gonna think that I'm a douchebag by the end of this? If I'm a douchebag the
not
whole time?
you, Jensen.
I doubt
I
it.
wanted
Because the
Duncan,
cutscenes,
Sharpedge,
the cutscenes don't
Belton.
change, do they?
All the top private
Probably-
security
well,
contractors
there's
were
the-
on
I mean,
Yeah,
unless you let
Sarif
that woman
wanted
die in the one
somebody
part.
in-house.
Spoilers.
And so did Reed.
Just spoiled that for everybody.
I suggest you leave Megan out of this.
Why,
See,
Jensen?
this is like
It's
a
no
mental
secret how
training for anyone that
close
watches this.
the
They
two
get to try
were.
to pay attention
And let's face it,
to the words.
you've
Well,
just been fired from
talk-
SWAT
Mexican
in a
town?
massacre in Mexican town.
Mexican town.
No one was allowed to hire you.
Is that a real place or is he
No,
just-
America absorbed all the other countries, and we changed their names into towns
They only
to
confuse
make
you.
fun of them.
The point is, if Sarif had listened to me, we wouldn't
That,
have
makes
this
sense.
conversation. But Megan, God love her,
There's like
always did have Sarif's ear.
this isn't a thing to really complain about, but there's like people look the same races. It doesn't look like there's been a racial mixing in like the past however many 100 years. I think it's 300. I'm not sure. And like everyone talks basically the same way. There's no new words or different meanings of words. You know, just these sort of things. I haven't seen that in a sci-fi sort of thing yet.
Why does he have a bike in his office?
He's just a fucking weirdo. Okay, he's a weirdo.
Isn't this on like the 14th floor or something? I mean,
No, this is the second floor. I just came in from the.
but he has a bike in his office on the second floor.
Well, it's a techno bike, and he's using the hacking. I don't fucking know.
So he rode his Tron bike up the
He has
escalator.
CRT monitors and like an arc.
How close are you to the helipad?
Almost
Who
there.
knows?
Good.
He's
Why would
so
anyone have
wacky.
CRT
Turn
monitors?
this into a PR
Because
nightmare.
he's
Meet me in the
wacky.
chopper.
He has
I'll brief you as
300-year-old technology.
He's a
that
wacky
he's
wacko.
just he has 300-year-old priceless artifacts, and he's just making sculptures out of it in his office because he's bored.
He doesn't have anything to do. It's not
Welcome
like
back,
he's
Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around
Guy.
here for a while yet.
And they still have VGA connections in the future that you'll be able to plug in CRT monitors with.
I was in
That's
my
actually the
room,
budget
halfway to the
option.
top
If
of the
you
Renaissance
don't get
Center
the
when I got
techno
the
sunglasses, they plug CRT monitors into your face.
6 months is a
yeah.
hell of a
Or you
short
just
time to
carry, you
come
just
back
strap
from
one to your
dead.
head, basically.
You sure you're ready for this?
Just one big one right on your face.
Are you suggesting I'm not?
Just asking the question. I was one of the ones who pulled you out of that mess.
In Deus
Not a
Ex
memory I
1,
wanted to live,
there's this
and I
bit
don't have to wake up to the reminder
where
every day.
I'm fine.
if you just kill a
say so.
basic, like a
The
guy
boss
that
is
you...
already on board,
Like, there's
arguing
this
with
guy
the
that's kind of
DX-I
suspicious, but you
tactical
never really
response
find out for
team. They've got the
sure
plant surrounded,
that
but
he's
the
like a
Sarif wants you to
terrorist.
go in first.
And if you just kill him based off of nothing,
You all set here?
then you save your
Because the sooner
helicopter
we take
pilot in
off,
the
the
game.
better it will be
And
for
that's the only
everyone.
way to do it. So he died for me because I wasn't going to kill somebody if I didn't know for sure that he was a weirdo.
I'm ready.
And so the
Great.
helicopter
Then
pilot
let's
died.
get airborne.
And she can die in this one too, but you actually have to fight a bunch of dudes, or she dies. The thing is, it's really fucking hard to fight them.
That's the thing I was spoiling about earlier.
Yeah,
that
well,
she dies.
I'm gonna spoil whatever. I don't care. I don't care about anybody. But you gotta fight all the dudes. It's super hard though if you're in hard mode on non-violent. You're a non-lethal playthrough.
It's like there's this one part in New Vegas where you have to wait for the Legion agent to go into the broadcasting station. And at one point, there's this NCR guy that just walks over there. So naturally, I just go up to talk to him, and I fail the mission because apparently he's undercover. And the monorail blows up because I trusted the people whose side I was on. That's you're supposed to just automatically assume he's evil and shoot him down, even though he's on your side.
Yeah,
Because-
it doesn't allow for a lot of logical thinking. Video games
What am I
have like these
looking
sort
at
of
here?
half
Who are
moral
those guys?
dilemmas.
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same
You and
purists who've been
purists.
firebombing limb clinics all over
Human
the country.
purists.
buy that?
They are
Or
pretty
so they
retarded.
I
say.
don't think it's a coincidence
if you
they
actually
hit
pay
us
attention to the
today,
thing,
only
they're just
hours
like,
after
humanity
we
was
moved
only
the
supposed to
Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
Shut up.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard. Who's on point for these guys?
They tampered in God's domain.
Yeah,
I know
get
you
out,
and
stop
Megan
playing
were
God.
once-
Stop playing
Who
God.
is on point for these guys?
Megan was a robot.
Goes by the name of
This facts.
Sanders.
It was
Zeke
that's the
Sanders.
twist ending at the end of this. Everyone's
He's an
actually a
augmented
robot.
Adam.
Zeke
So
Sanders
he
is a
can't be one of
robot.
the mercs who attacked us, but he did know
See, in the
exactly
first
how to get
game,
inside our plant.
You like when you
Alright.
you figure
So how do you
out
want me to
that the
handle
people you're
this?
working for are
First
corrupt,
priority
and
is
you don't
the
do that in this
Typhoon.
game. It didn't do the
And
same
keep
twist.
it
I'm really
SWAT
glad
out
because that
until
would have
you've
been
secured
shitty.
it.
But you figure out, and then you can
Forrest
choose
rule
whether
of
you want to keep working
engagement
for them or
guard,
not.
I'll defer
But
to
if
you.
you do decide to keep working for them,
Lethal or
there's just
non-lethal?
like 20 minutes of gameplay where you work for them.
How did he manage
about
to
to
pop
take
the
any
collar on a
chances.
vest? Vests
Lethal
don't.
it is.
That's not even
Look at
like.
his vest though. It looks
We
like a
do have
robot
hostages,
vest, and there's no
but I hate
reason
to
why
see
it
any
should
of
be
our
like that.
people
It's got
get
these
caught in
weird,
the
bizarre
crossfire.
faces. And I thought maybe it's
You
like
remember
like
what it's
armor or
like in
something, but it
there?
never came up.
A
So
lot
I
of
don't
tight
know.
and closed hallways.
He looks like Van
The
Helsing
labs themselves are
from
pretty
Dracula.
open.
That's
High
what
ceilings.
he looks like a vampire.
He
hunter.
he actually
You want
does. He
something
looks
you can
pretty
use from a
vampire-y.
distance or up close.
The streak of gray hair on the front of his
Give me
head for
something
no
with
reason.
distance. If I get too
He
close,
he just has
I'll take
one
them out
piece of gray
personally.
hair.
Just try not to break anything
It basically doesn't matter what you
expensive.
pick. Just up close
The
because you
Typhoon
just
should
find
be in the
weapons like
factoring
immediately.
labs.
In the future,
Richard will
everybody
tell
comes
you
their hair
more as you
backwards.
go in.
No.
I've got him running comms.
Terrific.
It looks like his
Anything else?
hair, like
Keep
everyone's
your
hair,
eyes
just goes
open
in
for
12 different directions.
hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority.
Number one.
We developed it for the alphabet
Even though you don't
agencies,
actually have to
and if we
get
don't
it.
deliver it to them intact
Yeah, I mean-
and still a secret, well,
Just go find that asshole.
I'm
What is
sure
he
you'll
sitting
get the
on?
job
He's
done
floating.
right.
Look at him.